As a Black woman who travels solo, safety is something I plan for intentionally, not out of fear, but so I can actually enjoy my trips with peace of mind. This is the A to Z of travel, your 26-day guide to traveling smarter, and today's letter is K for keeping safe. When I'm traveling solo, one of the first things I prioritize is staying in a hotel rather than an Airbnb. And this is because hotels usually have reception staff, security, and someone on site at all times, which makes a big difference when you're alone in a new place. When I'm traveling together with a group of girls, staying together is very key, especially when we're in busy areas like markets or souks. We make sure that no one ever wanders off alone, and if we ever get separated or if we plan to do different activities, we agree on a meeting point and a time beforehand and make sure that we text each other during the time just to make sure everyone is safe. Another important habit I've learned is to avoid telling strangers or just generally people that I'm traveling solo even when I am. A simple "I'm meeting friends later" or "I'm with my group" usually goes a very long way. You don't owe anyone details about your trip. I also wear my wedding ring at all times just to let people know that I am not available and I am not solo. I also try to avoid arriving in completely new destinations late at night when possible. Arriving during the day makes it easier to get familiar with your surroundings, find your hotel or Airbnb easily, get transport, and just settle in without any added stress. I also always make sure to share my live location with my husband, or you can share your live location with a trusted family member back home. Yes, I know I've mentioned it before. I'm going to keep saying this because it's one of the simplest ways to add another layer of security. Also, before every trip, I research the common scams in that destination. Every city has its own thing, and knowing what to expect ahead of time helps you stay alert and not anxious. Then I also make sure to know a few basic words in the local language. Things like hello, thank you, and help. It makes communication easier, especially if your internet stops working or you don't have access to Google Translate or any of the translating apps. The main thing I've also learned over time is to trust my own intuition. Your gut never lies. If something feels even remotely off, I remove myself from the situation immediately. I don't owe anyone politeness at the expense of my own safety. Being safety conscious doesn't mean that you're limiting your own travel. It just means that you're creating space to enjoy it fully. Share a safety tip you know with us in the comments, and I'll see you in the next episode of the A to Z of Travel.